Welcome to Akada. Today we will seeing the syllabus for high school teachers recruitment, that is HSTR recruitment. Adರಲ್ಲಿ science PM subject physics. First chapter measurement and units and dimensions, fundamental and derived units, fundamental forces in nature, measurements of longer distance objects like sun, planets, etc. Measurement of very small distances like size of atom, errors, types of errors, significant figures, magnetism, magnetic field, properties of magnet, Biot-Savart's law, Ampere's circuital law, applications, magnetic lines of force, properties, solenoid, toroid, cyclotron, applications, force on current carrying conductors, magnetic materials, types and examples, electromagnets, factors affecting their strength, permanent magnets, current, electricity, electric current, drift velocity, mobility, Ohm's law, electrical resistance, resistivity, conductivity, electrical power, carbon resistors, color codes of carbon resistors, series and parallel combination of resistors, cell, internal resistance, potential difference, EMF, series and parallel combination, Kirchhoff's laws, Wheatstone's bridge, potentiometer, meter bridge, principle and applications, dynamics, scalars and vectors, meaning and examples, displacement, distance traveled, speed, velocity, acceleration, units and problems, Newton's 3 laws of motion and illustration, inertia, force, work, momentum, units and problems, circular motion, centripetal force, centrifugal reaction and applications, position and displacement vectors, resolution of vectors, scalar and vector product of vectors, friction, laws of friction, types of friction, factors affecting friction, methods of increasing and reducing friction, center of mass, momentum of force, torque and angular momentum, equilibrium of rigid bodies, rotational motion and moment of inertia, gravitation and rockets on artificial satellites, meaning acceleration due to gravity, variation of acceleration due to gravity on Earth, Newton's laws of gravitation, weight, weightlessness, principle, fuel, payload, different stages, launching of rockets, escape velocity, orbital velocity, communication satellites, geostationary satellites, ISRO programs, moon mission, thermodynamics, heat and temperature, meaning and differences, different scales of measurement of temperature and interconversions, laws of thermodynamics, isothermal and adiabatic process, reversible and irreversible process, heat engines, different types and petrol and diesel engine, efficiency of heat engine, problems, refrigerators, principle and working, optics, properties of light, mirrors, different types of mirrors and image formation, mirror formula, users, lenses, image formation and different types of lenses at different object position, power of lens using refraction and dispersion of light through prism, phenomenon and laws of reflection and refraction, dispersion of light, scattering of light, total internal reflection, optical fibers, uses, theories of light, Newton's corpuscular theory, Huygens wave theory, Maxwell's electromagnetic wave theory, Max Planck's quantum theory, dual nature of light, Raman effect, optical instruments, simple and compound microscope, telescope, binoculars, magnifying powers, polarization, plane polarized light, polarites and their uses, electromagnetic radiation, meaning, examples, properties, uses of different electromagnetic radiations, photoelectric effect, experimental facts about PEF, Einstein's explanation and applications of PEF, electromagnetic spectrum, laser, meaning production and properties and uses, energy, meaning different forms of energy, law of conservation of energy, interconversion of energy from one form to another form, power, kinetic energy and potential energy, meaning, example and problems, electronics and communication system, conductors, insulators and semiconductors, meaning, examples, energy bands in solids, bias type and types, dopants, PN junction diode, transistor, LED, photodiode, solar cell, Zener diode, construction of simple circuits, series and parallel combination of cells and bulbs, circuit symbols of components of circuits, superconductors, fuse, logic gates, and are not nor NAND. Radio broadcasting, receiver and transmitter, television broadcasting, transmitter and receiver, modulation, bandwidth of transmission medium, propagation of electromagnetic waves in space, telephone, fax, mobile, internet working and applications, oscillations and waves, periodic motion, period, frequency, displacement, simple harmonic motion, kinetic energy and potential energy, free, forced and damped oscillations, resonance, wave motion, transverse and longitudinal waves, speed of wave motion, sound waves, echoes, wavelength, period, frequency, amplitude of waves, infrasonic and ultrasonic sound waves, sonar, ultra and sound scanner and their uses, superposition of waves, reflection of waves, standing waves in strings and pipes, fundamental mode and harmonics, Bees, Doppler effect, modern physics, atom, constituents of atom and their properties, atomic number, mass number, nuclear chain reaction, nuclear fission, nuclear fusion and applications, meaning elements process radioactivity, alpha decay, beta decay and gamma decay, half-life and mean life period, problems, isotopes, isotones, isobars with example, atomic models, Rutherford's model, Bohr's model, Thomson model, mass energy relation, mass defect, bending energy problems. Universe, horizon, geocentric system, solar centric system, constellations, zodiac constellations, moon, different phases of moon, formation of eclipses, solar system, facts about sun, planets and their satellites, asteroids, comets, galaxy, types of galaxy, stars, life cycle of different mass stars, quasars, pulsars, stellar luminosity, temperature of stars, Hubbles law, Big Bang theory. Next ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್, ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್, whole, integer, rational, irrational and real numbers, square and cubic numbers, square and cube roots, playing with numbers, HCF, LCM, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Next surds, definition, basic operation, simplification, binomials, surds, rationalization of surds. Next sets, properties, types, laws, Venn diagrams, cardinality of sets, relations and functions, progressions, sequence and series, AP, GP, HP, means. Next commercial mathematics, unitary method, percentage, profit and loss, brokerage, commission, simple interest, compound interest, discount, hire purchase and installment buying, statistics, class interval and types, graphical representation, measurement of central tendency, dispersion of measures, coefficient of variation, permutation and combination, meaning, formulae, fundamental counting principle, factorial notation, probability. Next chapter, meaning, types, random experiments and events, types of events, addition rule. Next, basic concepts of algebra, basic terms, types of polynomials, basic operations, special products, factorization, identities, conditional identities and HCF and LCM. Polynomials. Next chapter, meaning and types, zeros of polynomials, division algorithm, remainder factor theorem, synthetic division theorem. Next chapter, linear equation, simultaneous linear equation, different methods of solving. Next 12th chapter, exponents, laws and problems. 13th, quadratic equation, meaning and types, different methods of solving, discriminant, sum and product of roots, formation of quadratic equation, variation, meaning and types, problem based on variation. Next, basic geometrical ideas, basic definitions, axioms, postulates, statements, theorems. Next, triangles, meaning, types, properties, construction, area and perimeter, congruent and similar triangles, concurrent lines, centroid in center, circumcenter and orthocenter, quadrilaterals. Next chapter, meaning, types, properties, construction, area, theorems. Next, polygons, meaning, types, properties, theorems, constructions, problems. Next, circles, definition, terms and their meaning, cyclic quadrilaterals, chords and tangents, theorems, constructions, area of sector. Next, mensuration, plane figures, solid figures, LSA and TSA of solid figure, volume of solid figures, cone, sphere, cylinder, first form of cone, prisms, pyramids and combination of solids, trigonometry, basic ratios, identities, standard angles, complementary angles, heights and distances, problems, allied angles. Next, coordinate geometry, ordered pair, distance formula, section formula, slope, equation of straight line, slope intercept form, analytical treatment of parabola, symmetry definition, line of symmetry, point of symmetry, matrices, definitions, types, determinants. This is the syllabus of physics and maths for HSTR requirement. Thank you. We will meet you in our next video.